Francisco Board of Supervisors in 1977, becoming the first
radical
openly gay elected
what
official in
nice.
California. Smith was assassinated on November 27, 1978. The widow of one of the music world's best-known and best-beloved composers has died.
Jenny Mancini died October 25th at her Malibu home at 95. She was a jazz singer during the big band era, met Henry Mancini when they were in the Tex Beneke Orchestra, married him in 1947, and they stayed together until he died of cancer in 1994. Jenny became one of Hollywood's top philanthropists, particularly for struggling music academies for children. She founded the Henry Mancini Institute and was an honorary life director for the Los Angeles Philharmonic. Henry composed many legendary songs, including Moon River and the Pink Panther theme. Mark Romer, KFI News.
Road work on the 60.
It's going to be on the westbound side in Ontario from Euclid all the way to Ramona. 3 right lanes coned off there until 7 a.m. Silver crash in Rancho Cucamonga, 15 southbound Summit. That has the 3 left lanes blocked as they investigate that crash. To Ontario, head eastbound between Haven and the I-15. The 3 right lanes coned off there until 5 a.m. Monday. KFI in the Sky helps get you there faster. I'm Jonathan White.
Southland weather from KFI, morning fog and clouds. Highs today will be in the 60s and 70s across the Southland. We lead local, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. I'm Leila Mohammed.
What's all the buzz about nasal irrigation and navage? And should I try it? Here's the science. Airborne germs invade through your nose. It's the body's air filter for trapping allergens and viruses. When your nose gets clogged, it's less effective and germs multiply. Eventually, your immune system can get overwhelmed and you get sick. Nasal irrigation is an effective, all-natural way to clean your nose. It's not a drug, it's more like plumbing. Saline goes in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out mucus and germs. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage to make cleaning your nose easy. It's the world's only nose cleaner with powered suction. Navage pulls out the bad stuff so you can breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and feel healthier. At Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Bed Bath, and Walmart. Or go to Navage.com for a free gift with purchase. Over 2 million sold. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hey, it's Gary. Medicare annual enrollment is here, and it's time to keep your Medicare moving forward with SCAN Health Plan. SCAN is a comprehensive Medicare Advantage plan with new cost-saving benefits. Plans for 2022 may include a $125 monthly give-back, lower out-of-pocket costs, more included dental coverage, and more. To learn more, call SCAN Health Plan at 1-855-479-7226, TTY 711, or ask your local agent about SCAN. Call SCAN to see if you qualify. SCAN Health Plan is an HMO plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in SCAN Health Plan depends on contract renewal.
I am one of thousands of women with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC,
which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body.
I am living in the moment and taking Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance, 125 milligram tablet with an aromatase inhibitor, is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy.
Be in your moment. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on 2+ lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit a store near you. Offer valid for new customers on 2+ unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/20/21. Prepaid excluded. Restrictions apply. You know, for the past 10 years, you have generously given to Katerina's Club, raising millions of dollars and hundreds of tons of food. But here's the thing about hunger. It doesn't end with one meal. The kids still need to eat every day. And KFI remains committed to keeping those children fed. Pastathon 2021, our 11th annual, is coming soon. Join us on Giving Tuesday, November 30th on KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk.
Show. I am your holy host. Happy to be with you this Sunday, as I'm with you every single Sunday right here, answering your questions and talk about the things that truly matter in life and, of course, the afterlife. I encourage you to be bold and brave and go to the phone with your theology question or life situation question anywhere in the U.S. of A. Dial 800-520-1534. That's 800-520-1534. Linda, welcome to the Jesus Christ Show.
Hi, David.
Hi, Linda.
I have a question.
Yes?
When is it okay to let go of your family from all the hurt and the rejection? I've always turned the other cheek. I've always been there for them, and I am constantly being hurt and rejected by my family. And I'm at the point in my life where I don't want the drama and I just want to walk away and say goodbye. And my Catholic background tells me, no, you can't do that. But I'm just tired of all the hurt.
How does the hurt manifest, Linda?
Well, rejection.
Okay.
Many times I'll drive, 2 or 3 hours to go down to see my family, only to hear that my mom is too busy, or that they get together, my sister, my brother, my mother, and I'm literally 500 feet across the aisle staying with a friend, and I'm not invited. And it's very hurtful. I mean, it breaks my heart. And, I've confronted them, like, why, or do you treat me like this, and I never get a real answer. And I just feel like I want to say goodbye to them. And I don't feel that that's Christian-like.
Well, that's not necessarily true, but let's poke around a little bit still. You say you've confronted them, and they don't really give you an answer. What answer do they give?
That I'm different. And that I'm independent. I have always been the black sheep of the family. I have never been accepted for what I do for a living. And I've always just been very independent and very self-assured of myself. I didn't
what is it, Linda?
into the category.
What do you do for a living?
I train horses and I train dogs, and I've always been in the animal industry, and been very successful. Of course, it always comes with ups and downs being self-employed, but they just have never respected that. They, are professionals, and they don't respect who I am.
Okay. These are their words, or this is your perception?
It's their words. In other words, they'll say, well, when I was growing up, well, when are you going to get a real job? Those kind of comments. And, my comment is that I have a real job. I mean, I'm very successful at what I do. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a doctor, but I've lived my life living my passion, and I love what I do. I'm a very happy person, and they are not happy for me.
Has it ever caused drama of any kind that permeated the family? Lack of money, need to borrow, having to go back to live with mom, anything like that?
Never. No. Believe me, I have, gone up and down. I had a really horrible accident in 2006, and I never, my family, none of my family could take me in, first of all, but secondly, I've never, ever taken from my family. My sister and I have always never gotten along. She was abusive growing up, and she is just she's that way in nature with other people as well. I've never ever. I left when I was 18, and I never went back.
Have you ever been referred to by your family as drama or any specific word or anything? Have they ever criticized you, rightly or wrongly? That's not the case right now. It's just, have they ever used words to describe you?
So I wouldn't say it's drama, but I would say that they feel that I'm argumentative.
Okay.
I don't see that, but and I guess I'm argumentative because they criticize me, and then I defend myself.
Okay.
And
Well,
so
that's a little different than not seeing it. You said you didn't see it, now you're saying, well, okay, I may be, but it's because of. Have you ever heard that from others not in your family?
No.
Okay.
I am greatly respected with all my others.
Okay. Well,
I mean, who wouldn't want to live their passion and do a living for everything that they love in life? I feel very fortunate and gifted.
well, sure. And if you have that gift, you use it. And if it's a job that doesn't hurt anybody, people get weird like this. And I know I understand there's families that only believe in professionals. You have to be a professional. You have to go to college. You have to do all these things. And again, I'm not saying that college doesn't have benefits. Of course it does. But it doesn't mean it's for everyone. And it doesn't mean that important people that have gifts and abilities can't go and follow those. Someone needs to do what you do. That's why it's a job. And if it pays, and you're healthy, and all of those things, and happy, yes, people should support that. It's frustrating, especially if families get into their little cliques and they believe this is how it should be done, that they will ostracize or push one out. I will say this, that the family, it's usually a combination. There's usually something you need to look at in your own self and be introspective. So, and I can't know that for the sake of this program to get into. I can only know what you tell me, and they're not here. They're the ones that, they're not bold and brave. They're not the ones that call and you get. So you need to search yourself and say, okay, what part of this did I bring to the table, and what part did they bring? If you've made it known, great. If not, if you feel there's something left out, I would say put it in a letter. Letters are very powerful because you can't argue in a letter, and you can craft it to really be what you feel inside, and to nail it off, and say, I don't feel supported, I don't feel loved, and those are the things I feel I should be getting from the family. And I feel like it'd be, on your end that I'm not welcome every time I come down. Now, if you're coming down without enough forewarning, because you're coming from a long distance, you're not planning it with them and things like that, that's another story. But if you articulate, hey, I've made the effort, and I'm not making the effort anymore. It just breaks my heart every time, and family shouldn't hurt like that. It just shouldn't. Not every day, not every time. And just tell them that is that you're done with that dynamic, that it's not healthy. And I have no problem with that, Linda. I have no problem with people saying, it hurts every time I come. It hurts every time I come to visit. It hurts every time I try and interact. And I know I play a part of it somewhere, and I'm going to search myself, and I'm just asking you to do the same. Can you search yourself and find out if there's anything? Because I'm at my wit's end, and I don't know what to do anymore. And I love my family deeply, but it shouldn't hurt. Love is not chaos. Love is not pain. There are times where love can be painful because caring for someone so deeply is fear-inducing, but not that kind of pain, Linda. So you seemed like you answered every question that I gave you, and I would say one final note, sealed with a kiss, and just saying, I do care. I want to have a relationship, but I don't want to have one that hurts every single time. And so these are the things that I feel, and these are the things that I see. And again, I'll work on myself. I hope you will too. And I'm here if anybody ever wants to discuss it. But until then, I'm going to focus on the people that treat me well. You are listening to the Jesus Christ Show. To ask your question, dial 800-520-1534.
The Delta variant is making COVID-19 spread faster and more easily. Variants can be more contagious, aggressive, and deadly. But we know vaccines work. Vaccinated Californians have greater protection against serious illness, hospitalization, and death. We can help stop the spread and end this pandemic. Get vaccinated and wear a mask when it can protect you and others. Find a vaccine near you at myturn.ca.gov. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
You'll also get a vacation voucher and a tax deduction.
Also accepting real estate donations. Are you looking for a Medicare Advantage plan that lets you access out-of-network specialists without a referral? With the United Healthcare Medicare Advantage HMO POS plan, you get more of the extras you need with great benefits, like up to $200 yearly to buy over-the-counter products, routine eye exam, and $300 allowance towards eyewear, copays as low as $375 for hearing aids, and much more. With a $0 premium Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare, you'll get more care for your Medicare dollar. Take advantage. Call United Healthcare today at 1-877-215-6533, TTY 711, and trust America's #1 health provider to help you find the right plan for you. Call United Healthcare at 1-877-215-6533, TTY 711. That's 1-877-215-6533, TTY 711. Benefits, features, or devices vary by plan and area. Limitations and exclusions apply.
And paid for by NetSpace Marketing. Attention! If you've had hernia surgery and have experienced complications such as chronic pain, infection, wound reopening, mesh migration, bowel obstruction, need revision surgery, or other complications, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Hernia repair surgery is common and requires a mesh product to be implanted inside your body. In May of 2016, the manufacturer of a popular hernia mesh product issued a mandatory global recall due to product defects. If you've had hernia surgery and have experienced complications, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Call the Hernia Mesh Helpline now at 800-677-5964. Our experienced attorneys will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. You pay nothing unless we get a recovery in your favor. Time is limited to file a claim, so call the Hernia Mesh Helpline now, 800-677-5964. Operators are standing by 24/7. Call 800-677-5964. That's 800-677-5964.
Now, retirement means different things to different people, right? The pandemic was an eye-opener to lots of us. It showed us what retirement might be like, and for many of us, it's a tempting alternative to working. But lockdowns have also shown us that to do those things we really want to do 24/7, we need to be able to fund them properly. You can't travel without money, you can't play golf without belonging to the golf club, and you can't buy that ranch without the cash either. It looks like traditional savings routes are going to be hit by inflation. So will your returns beat it, or will you be going backwards? It might be time to talk to Noble Gold. They've helped thousands of people like you to have comfortable retirements using the tax advantages of precious metals IRAs. This month, Noble Gold is giving away a free America the Beautiful solid silver 5-ounce coin with any qualifying plan you start. So visit NobleGoldInvestments.com or call us at 877-646-5347. So visit NobleGoldInvestments.com or call us at 877-646-5347.
Checking KFI traffic, we do have a crash in Rancho Cucamonga, 15 southbound of Summit Avenue. That has the 3 left lanes blocked. 2 on the 15 southbound of the Q10. 2-car collision here blocking the left lane. And we still have a closure in the downtown LA area, 101 northbound between the 5 and 4th Street, all lanes shut down until 3 p.m. KFI in the sky, hope to get you there faster. I'm Jonathan Weiss.
It is the Jesus Christ Show. I am your holy host. Happy to be with you this Sunday, as I'm with you every single Sunday right here, answering your questions and talking about things that truly matter in life and the afterlife. I encourage you to be bold and brave. Go to the phone with your theology questions or life situation questions anywhere in the U.S. today. Dial 800-520-1534. That's 800-520-1534. Susan, welcome to the Jesus Christ Show.
Hi, how you doing?
I am well. How are you?
I'm okay.
What's going on?
I've been talking to my daughter lately a lot about a religion, and she's been attending a Hindu temple.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked me, she said, if God loves us so much, then why would he only provide us one avenue to have a relationship with him, and that avenue would be for you? And I told her that I struggle with that question myself, and I would ask you.
So, she's saying, why would God only have one path to truth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. But why has he limited people? The only way you can get to heaven and spend eternity with him is through you, not through just having a relationship with him.
Well, let's look at a few things that are tied into the very world in which you live. Truth, by definition, excludes everything else. 2 plus 2 equals 4. It can't equal 8. It can't equal 7. It can't equal 3. Right? There's only one path there.
King crab.
There are many things. Now, people will say truth is relative, but they still drink the orange juice in the morning, not the gasoline. So there are people that try and philosophically say that there is not a truth, or that truth is not absolute. But they can't live that way. They can say it, but you can't live it. You have to have those rules. You have to exclude things by the very nature of it. There is one path to giving physical birth. Now, are there different tools? In vitro, this and that, but it still goes via that one path. If